telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Here we go. Okay. Oh. Welcome to Live with Leaman Murray. We are here from our campground in Eller's house, and we have Melissa on with us and Stacy. We haven't done Live with Leaman Murray in a little bit. I think this is like 3 months. So anyone who is tuning in, surprise! Here we are. We got about 4 people watching at the moment, and I got 2 computers running. So if you see me turning my head, that's what's happening. Got one here behind. But it's pretty cool that I get to be here with the spin wheel today. I'm just gonna find a little bit of play music because I always like to have a little music in the playground in the background. But Stacy, did you want to tell the audience who we will have coming up as your guest speaker? And if you want to just take a couple minutes to let the audience know who you are, that would be great while I sit here and try to find some playlist.
All right. My name is Stacy Vreese. I'm part of Leaman Murray, and I'm a realtor, and I'm based out of the Valley. I am the Valley girl, so I look after all the Annapolis Valley and a little bit more. So that's what I do and my part of the team. And tonight, I'm bringing on one of my friends, and her name is Kathy Pemberton, and she's amazing. She is my own personal financial advisor, and I thought she would be awesome to come on here and, give some advice and some information to people about a lot of questions that I know I didn't know before. She's been very, very informative. So I thought it would be great to have her come on and give people some information while we give away some free stuff. And at any time you have a question, a financial question, throw it in the chat and we will hopefully answer it for you.
Awesome. Okay. I haven't gotten my music yet, and that's okay.
Too slow.
My brain's not working. Okay. So still only 4 people on. Come on. 4 people. It's like 7 o'clock at night. It's only Thursday. All right. So for anyone who is just tuning in and knows what we're doing and how this works, great. But for anyone who either can't remember or a little fuzzy, or if you're just seeing us for the very first time, we essentially have conversations with professionals. We like to give some prizes away, and we like to support the community. We like to support professionals and just basically support everyone. So what we're going to do tonight is Melissa is my kids may bust in here, so I am sorry. But Melissa's going to put up in the chat.
I just
link.
did.
Yeah, there she goes. Oh, yeah. See, I don't even have the chat on. Sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
Renee, how do I know if I were in this or not? I can't remember. I know it's been so long, right?
I checked. She is not.
Okay, so essentially, you click on the link, you fill out your information. We restarted everything in January, but I think we've only done 2 Live with Leaman Murray so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
If you have put your name into the draw and you've won in 2022, then you have to put your name in again. If you didn't win, your name is in there. But if you can't remember, just put your name in and Melissa will pop it in. If it'll tell her whether or not your name's already in. So you should be good. All right, we're up to 7 people, which is great. And who else do we got? Molly, Mackenzie says good evening. I'm not sure if I'm still in.
Here we go.
And not same as Trina. So you want to check for them, Melissa?
They are both in there.
Okay. Yeah, so that's basically it. So what we're going to do is, oh, Rebecca's on. Hi, Rebecca. What we're going to do is we're going to start the night off, and hopefully we'll keep it to 30 minutes or less. That would be my preference. So we're going to start the evening off with picking a name from someone. So if you are just tuning in, I'll give you a couple more seconds to kind of get your name in so that Melissa can get you in for the first draw. And then I think we should bring on our guest speaker. What do you think, Stacy?
Absolutely. She is raring to go.
All right. Okay, so I won't worry about the music right now because we'll do the spin and then we'll put us down while you're talking to her, and then I'll find music while you're having your conversation. Sounds good? Awesome. Okay, so hopefully everyone has put their name in the draw. Who else do we got? Alexa?
I got the ones I just got in, so.
Adam. So again,
Hi, Adam.
we're about, so hopefully you've all put your names in. We got 7 people watching at this moment. We're, Melissa, do you got the spin wheel or the,
Yep. I got it up.
There's
I don't see it. Do you have the,
It's right there.
oh, there we go. Oh, there, I see it now. Okay. So we're going to spin and see who's the first person. We got a lot of names in there for it only being a few months.
Yeah, we do. People are eager. Let's spin.
Yeah, baby.
Lynn. Yay, Lynn. She's online.
Lynn, are you online?
She sure is. She said hello.
Yes, she is. All right, Lynn. We're going to spin the wheel and see what you won. Because you're on with us, you get an extra prize.
That's noisy.
Happy card.
So, Lynn, you want a happy card, so you get to choose. What do we have? We have off memory. Happy kid, happy teen, happy. I think there's happy home. I think there's happy student. Happy. Christ, I don't know.
We'll let you know what to choose from.
Do you have any idea which one you want? I don't have them in front of me. I didn't bring them to the camp, but you did win a happy card.
Okay, am I the only one that has no idea what a happy card is?
Do you
So
not know
it's
what happy
actually
card
a card that you can go to new, like different places. So each card has something different. So like Happy Teen has like Sephora, American Eagle, and then like Happy Kid has like Babies R Us, Toys R Us, and then like Student has.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of stores did a collaboration and gives you can do any of those stores.
There's like Happy Him and Happy Her. If I had to guess, I would say that Lynn's gonna go with Happy Him and then use it for her own fishing gear. But
Good girl.
Okay, cool. Learn something new every day. I have a feeling maybe I've seen them before, but
Yeah.
Clearly, I've never gotten one. Just saying.
Lynn's laughing at us. All right, so prize number 1 is a happy card, and Lynn Greeno has one. It is registered.
And what is the extra?
Oh, you spin again. Because you're on with us.
You get an
NSLC.
NSLC.
Woo-hoo. Prize number 2 is the bonus because you're on with us. She said, John is watching with me. If it were up to him, it would be the kids.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh,
Do you want a happy kid?
She's very happy. Woohoo! NSLC. Okay. Bonus number 2 bonus NSLC for Lynn. Okay, so that's to start us off. We got 12 people. Share it. Hashtag Leaman Murray. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. You could do a watch party. In the end, hit the hearts, hit the face that goes, give us some love. It just pushes us into the universe a little bit farther and helps us out. We really appreciate it. And now, without further ado, I'm going to let Stacy introduce our guest, and we're going to, Melissa, will you pull her up and take us off so that Stacy can have her a couple minutes?
For sure.
Bye-bye. There we are. All right. Here we are. And this is, I'm doing this the wrong way. My camera's Kathy Pemberton, the financial advisor. I had a note where your official title, I don't need with it. Here it is, senior financial consultant with IG Wealth Management. Is that right?
That's right. You got it. I know it's saying the Investors Group Financial Services Inc. That's running across the bottom, but that's because, you know, compliance loves these things that they want certain things to run. But it's IG Wealth Management.
Okay. I didn't catch most of that because you were kind of breaking up. We'll go with it.
Okay. I know that I'm going to have to articulate.
Yes.
My mic is not the greatest, and my external mic, unfortunately, is in my office.
Yes, we may have to switch you. I don't know. Can everybody hear Kathy okay? Because I'm not hearing her so good.
Can anybody throw a thumbs up in the comments, maybe?
If you can hear her, if you can hear Kathy, give her the thumbs up.
I've never been known not to be heard, so I might have to do something about this. I might have to change up.
Oh, we do have a thumbs up. Okay.
Got a thumbs up. Perfect. I will try very hard to up my volume. Does that help?
Yes. So
okay. I know I'm in a very empty room right now. I'm sorry for the echo. This was like the best spot for me this evening in my home. It happens to be in a renovated spot. So.
Oh, have to take what we can get. So all is good. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes, and then maybe we can switch.
I can always bounce off onto my phone, which might be a little better.
Okay. We can like shut you in like a closet or something, and so that.
Well, that's what I said earlier to the gals. I was like, you know what? I could go in the closet.
Yeah. As much as I don't want to push anybody in the closet, we're going to push you in a closet.
Okay. Broadcasters have to do weird and wonderful things all the time. So
nice. Okay. So what would you like to talk about first? Maybe how long you have been providing financial advice?
Oh, absolutely. I've been in the financial services industry for I think this is like year 23 or something like that for me. I've actually lost count about how long it's been. I am in my 13th year in practice for myself, though, working with IG Wealth Management, being a financial consultant with them. I have a degree in economics from our own Acadia University here in beautiful Wolfville, Nova Scotia. And I am extremely enjoying helping Nova Scotians make their financial lives better.
Awesome. That's cool. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about tonight is, I believe, credit, the basics of credit.
Right. Yeah, just the ins and outs of everything that people should know. Credit tends to still have these stigmas that are associated with them that people are starting to know more and more about them. And in the 20 plus years that I've been doing financial services, it's something that I have been talking about, believe it or not, over the last 20 years, especially encouraging people to take ownership of their credit, know what it is, know where to get that information, know how to make it better, doing all of those things. Which I think is really important, because I look at your credit report, and your credit rating is like your financial resume. That's your, you go for a job interview, you take your resume, it shows your history, it shows what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you've done well. It's the same thing with your credit report. Your credit report talks about the information about what you've done well with your finances, what you haven't maybe done so well with, or just basically that financial resume, so that the next person that's coming along and trying to decide whether or not you are credit worthy for that car loan or that credit card or that mortgage, they have a set of information that can help them to determine that. Of course, there's other factors that are involved in adjudicating credit, but your credit report is a really important piece that you do have a lot of control over.
All right. Okay. Are you paused, or are you?
Nope, I'm still here. So basically, there's two main reporting agencies in Canada. So let's just get rid of some of the. I know that we don't have a lot of time today. So here's some of the stigmas that are around. Is that people think that this thing that happens out there that they have no control over. So there's two reporting agencies in Canada. One is called Equifax, and the other is called TransUnion. Okay, these are reporting agencies. They're a clearinghouse of information. They are information gatherers. So if you have a credit card, if you have a loan with a certain financial institution, information is shared about how you pay that loan or credit card with Equifax and or TransUnion. They have an account set up with them, and they say, okay, we're going to share that information with you so that you can put it on your credit file. With also what we're paying for as part of that service with Equifax and TransUnion is we want to be able to, in turn, be able to go in and get information about prospective clients and what they've done perhaps with other financial institutions and what their financial resume looks like. So this reporting is done to these agencies. These agencies, what they do, a lot of people hear about your financial score. That's that magical 3-digit number that puts you on a scale as to how much credit worthiness you are. Lower the 3-digit number, when you get down into 650 and less, that's when you're not doing so great. When you get up into the 700, 720s, you're good. You're almost to superstar status. You're able to make your payments on time. You have a good, solid financial resume. So it's the in-betweens. We know that things happen for people over time, that job losses, breakdowns in marriage. Like, there's all kinds of reasons for our credit to have ups and downs. So, but the important thing that I tell people, and what I want to get across tonight, is that it's really important for you, first of all, to reach out and find out exactly what's involved in your own credit report if you haven't already. So you can reach out to these individual credit reporting agencies, and you can get a copy of your credit report. A copy of your credit report comes to you for free. That's your financial information, and you can write for it. You can call and have it sent out to you in the mail. If you want it instantly, it's that instant gratification that, as a service, will be paid for. So those are the only times that you would have to actually pay for your credit report. for. The other thing that you will pay for no matter what is your credit score. Unfortunately, that is the domain of the credit reporting agency themselves. They're the ones that come up with this credit score. They have their own quadratic equation that creates this score that's used by financial institutions as a benchmark. So therefore, if you want to know what your score is, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for it. There are a couple of private reporting through some private groups that there's one that's set up for Equifax and one for TransUnion. They're private companies that can actually give you this information for free. Nothing exactly is free, though of course they're going to bombard you with a lot of product. But it is a resource for that. And if anybody wants to know what those resources are, and this is a good time to say that if anybody that's watching tonight has some other questions or follow-ups from tonight, and want to talk a little bit more about credit or anything else financial, feel free to send me an email to my email address that's running across the bottom of the screen there tonight, Kathy.Pemberton@ig.ca, and I love questions. Love it.
Cool. How about we start off with, now that we've done talked about one little thing, let's do a trivia question. So we do a trivia question and see if we can get a winner somewhere going on there.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we also have another chat that the people in our video thing need to read. All right, let's go with, oh my gosh, you gave me hard questions.
I can pull one right off the top of my head.
Okay, wait, I got one here. Okay.
I'm gonna bring us up so we can spin the wheel when whoever gets the question right.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
You guys get to do all the fun stuff, the spinning of the wheel.
Right, okay. All right, here's the question. So people, listen up. Here is your question. If you were at least 18 years old in 2009, how much contribution room would you have today in your TFSA, which is a tax-free savings account, that probably we'll talk about next, in case you want to know about tax-free savings account, if you have never deposited in one? So how much contribution room would you have today? Does anyone know? I mean, take a wild guess.
Good question.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. So I think this would be like, the answer is going to be a dollar amount, Kathy, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. You said something, but I have no idea what it was.
You kind of seem you.
There is a dollar amount. Yes.
It's a dollar amount.
Just commented.
Now it's starting to come in.
Right.
We got 65K, 15,000, 500,000. Keep them coming. We got 10 people online.
35K.
That's 4 people. Come on, everyone.
75.
50.
Is anybody close?
I should know this because I know Kathy told me this before in our own talks, and I'm like, I have no idea. I cannot remember how much.
That's 8
Gosh, we have lots. Anybody close?
people. We got 2 more to go.
Okay, I have my own guess. I'm just going to keep in my head so I know if I'm anywhere near or not.
Is that everybody? Did everybody answer? That's 11 people on. No, wait. No.
Yeah, 11 people commented.
Yeah, no, I think that was a double. Okay, well, if you didn't,
All right.
your fault. So, okay. So, what is the answer?
So how are we going to determine the winner? Are we going to be the closest without going over?
Sure.
Let's do
Closest.
it.
Sure.
All right. The answer is $81,500. So in 2022, as long as you were 18 way back in 2009 and were able to take advantage of the very first year of TFSA contribution room, you would have $81,500 worth.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm thinking Rebecca Burke. Yes.
That's how old we are, yeah? Started in 2009.
Wow.
So, but I thought we said we weren't going to go over. How much did you say, Kathy?
No, Rebecca, she said 81,000.
Oh, 81. She said 81. I didn't know.
81.5. Yeah.
81.
Oh, that's a good
I
guess.
think we had an 80. Didn't we have an 80 there somewhere?
We did have an 80.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rebecca Burke.
Okay, let's spin and see what Rebecca has won.
What is it?
Leonadas.
Ooh, I don't think we have any more of those.
Time for some yummy ice cream. I think I have 4.
Yeah, I think we have some.
Okay, perfect.
I know we have at least one at my at the office.
Yeah, you guys have some.
At my office. All right.
I need to try that place out. It seems like it's yummy.
D. And for anybody who doesn't know, Leonidas is in Dartmouth, and they sell delicious chocolate and ice creams and sorbets and
Italian chocolate.
yeah, it's so good.
Ooh. Okay, because I had no idea where it was.
I think it's Belgian. Tristan is Italian.
We'll see who's right.
Let's go back.
Cool. All right. How many prizes are we going to do for our break? Do we do enough?
Do we have another trivia, or was that it?
Oh, I have trivia.
They have trivia. They have 5. So why don't we do another one?
Okay, let's do another one.
Go with the first one I gave you. Go with the first one I gave. Make it easy for them.
Okay.
Stacy, why did you go with the hard one?
You know, right? I'm going out of order. This is not like.
We can build it up. We have to build it up. Build it up.
Okay. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go. I've got next trivia question. Okay. If you were paying attention, or hopefully you heard what Kathy said when her speaking, because I believe she gave us the answer. How many credit reporting agencies are there in Canada? And a bonus if you can name them. How many credit reporting agencies? I feel like I know this answer, but I'm not 100%.
Stacy.
I think I know. Anyway, okay. I like that there's a question mark beside one. Someone's like, 3? That's awesome.
I thought that was 7 from over here, and I was like, wow, Lynn, you can't name all 37.
Oh,
All right.
coming through.
All right, Kathy, are we getting some of the names? There's a couple here. I feel like people know. They're actually listening. They're actually listening because they're amazing.
So,
All
so
right.
the very first answer did have the correct number, and that looks like it was that it came up on my screen. Sorry, but it came up on my screen as Adam.
Adam Tracy with 2.
Adam said 2. There are 2 reporting agencies. That is correct. Now, I have seen the names of those reporting agencies, and it looks like if I looked at who was answering and answered not both of them in the same answer, but answered them before anybody else did, I would have to say it was Molly Ray with Equifax and TransUnion.
Yep. Melissa, why don't we throw up a wheel and put Adam and Molly on it, and we'll do a spin.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah. Paying attention.
Awesome.
They want to win.
New wheel. Let's do it. So Adam
And Molly.
and Molly. Oops, I spelled Molly wrong. Okay, let me get the wheel up. It's not going to be a pretty one, but it's just going to be a normal one. Okay, let's see. There's not any sound.
Oh, and no music.
I know.
Oh, Adam. He's not.
I know, I'm sad, but it was Adam.
All right, Adam. So we're going to spin now and see what you have won.
NSLP.
Excellent.
Woohoo. Congratulations.
Knows where that is.
And for the consolation, Molly's going to get a $10 gas card
Oh.
because she didn't get the answer right.
She'll be able to drive a whole block on $10.
I mean, at least 10
Who's
kilometers.
a motorcycle or a scooter?
A long block.
Awesome. I have that written down. Are you guys going to continue talking? I'll take all of us down and we'll come back up after.
Yeah, I think so. I've got now some other questions that, we're going to talk about.
Okay. Well, I'll remove us.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. So I know I went ahead and I talked about TFSAs, but that is what I want to know about is TFSAs. What is a TFSA? And
these acronyms in finance, right? TFSA, RSP, LIF. Oh my gosh, what do they all mean? Okay, tax-free savings account, TFSA. TFSAs have been around, like I said before, since 2009. It's when they were first introduced here in Canada. They do exist in other parts of the world. So the dynamics of what the tax-free savings account is here in Canada is you do accumulate tax-free savings account growth. So again, way back in 2009, when you first started, there was an annual amount that you had in that first year, and that's progressed over time. Right now, they try to increase it, the amount that you're allowed to put into it based on inflation. So for the last couple of years, it's $6,000 that you're allowed to put in or add to the contribution room that you've been accumulating. But tax-free savings accounts are just that. It was an encouragement for Canadians to start doing some more savings of money. So when we save money, there's a number of different ways we can do it. So if we can have a tax-free savings account, we can have it in a number of other types of investment vehicles. We can put it in a stock and put it under a mattress. We can put it in the backyard. There's so many ways that we can save money. I know people do like the envelope thing and things of that nature. But with a proper tax-free savings account and making it work for you, is to first of all look at the type of investor that you want to be. So that's always the first point when we look at investing money for anyone, is what type of risk they want to take. But the great thing about a tax-free savings account is, regardless of how you make money off of the money that you invest in a tax-free savings account, that money is 100% tax-free. So when we put a deposit into a tax-free savings account, we are putting our after-tax dollars into it. So we've already paid income tax on it, no matter how we pay that money. Well, hopefully, supposed to pay income tax on it. So we paid income tax on that money. Now we want to put it away into a savings position and hopefully have it grow. So whether we get interest, dividends, capital gains, anything that normally would have a tax position associated with it, meaning that when we make money, even what's called passive income. So when we make money from our investments, that's called passive income. It means that we're not out there actively doing it. It's not like a job, we go to work, we do something to in turn get that money. It's passive income. So that passive income is taxed when we take it out of the investment. Or throughout the year, it's taxed as well, depending upon the type of investment it's in. So even if you have your tax-free savings account money just in a high-interest savings account, okay, that interest that you are making, you're actually supposed to put on your income tax and claim that every year. So on a tax-free savings account, not a savings account, but now a tax-free savings account, the interest you do not have to claim on your income. Does that make sense? So if we have the ability to not pay income tax on dividends that we make, capital gains that we make, interest that we make on a tax-free savings account, it's a great way to grow our money without ever having to pay any more income tax on it. So, and still a very underutilized savings opportunity here in Canada. I haven't looked at statistics for a while, but the last I saw that I think there's 23% of the population that actually has maximized their contribution to the tax-free savings
I think so. My biggest question when it came to tax-free savings account was I didn't realize that you could, like, I just thought it was like literally savings account that you just threw money in, and you might make a little bit of interest. So learning that, like, so if you want to explain how, like, when you explained to me, I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that when you put money in there, then you kind of further invest it. Like, once you put it in there and then you invest it once it's in there into different things, and you can move it around and stuff.
Absolutely. You can hold stock, you can hold bonds, you can hold ETFs, you can hold mutual funds. Um, the types of investments that you can hold inside a tax-free savings account, as long as you're working with the right partner, of course. Not every financial institution is going to have the availability to do that. This is a common misconception, is that you cannot invest the money any way that you want to. The other thing is that you have multiple tax-free savings accounts, as long as they're adding to the same basic amount and you're not going outside of your own contribution realm. And the government tracks all of this stuff. They know how much money you've contributed to tax-free savings accounts. The individual financial institutions have reported that on your behalf. So, and all of that information can be found on your CRA My Account. There's a great little tab there that tells you about your tax-free savings accounts, tells you how much contribution you have, tells you right down to your individual amounts that you put in, and amounts that you've taken out. They know what you're doing with it, but they don't know necessarily how you're growing it. So as long as you're not there has been some, apparently, I think some case law that's happened over the years, people, dabbing in and putting it in and taking it out and making money off of it and trying to play the game of using it more so than what it's intended for. But for the average Canadian, just being able to know that you can have multiple ones. You can have one that's just for stock. You can have one that is just for mutual funds. You can have one that's just as a high interest savings. It can depend on what you're saving the money for. Maybe it's a short-term investment, saving up for a down payment on a home, or saving up, maybe you're saving up for retirement. Long term, more of the ups and downs of what's happening in the market. You can set it and forget it. Tax-free savings account is a great place to do that. You're never going to have to worry about that being a taxable event for you in the future and adding future income that you weren't expecting.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's great information. I'm very excited. I've started my own tax-free savings account. Woohoo! Finally. We won't talk about how long that I haven't been doing it, but now I'm doing it, so that's important. You got to start somewhere, right?
Right. Every dollar saved is a dollar for the future, right? And it creates habit.
Yes.
And habits sometimes take a little bit of time to get started, but once we get started, we realize just how easy that they are.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. On that note, what was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. On that note, I think maybe it's time for another trivia question.
Let's do it. The left, so I'm in charge.
She has to come down to the front and get somebody to come in.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll see the last one of your questions.
All right. Okay. I've got a question. Is everybody ready for this question? Hopefully you're paying attention. Hopefully you can hear. All right. This is a true or false. So you got a 50% chance you're going to be right or not.
We'll write one and then just press enter.
Yeah. All right. First person to answer. So get ready. True or false? I have to pay income tax on the income I make in my TFSA the year I withdraw it. Ooh. I have to pay income tax on the income I make in my TFSA the year I withdraw it. Oh, we're all over the board with the answers. This is good. All right. I'm basically going to blame it on possibly if they couldn't hear you to know this answer. All right. We've got lots of answers
There's
there.
true and false, so I guess who's right? Who's the first one to get it right?
All right. All right, Kathy, what do you think? You're the one that has
The answer is false. We never pay income tax on the money that we make in our tax receipts.
All right.
No T-slips will be generated.
So is Lynn the one that got that correct then?
I believe it looks like Lynn Greenow. Oh
My
no.
gosh, this is her second prize of the night.
Wow. Killing
Yeah.
it.
Fire.
All right.
Let's
What is she
spin
going
the
to win?
wheel, Trish. See what she won.
That is a Starbucks card.
Ooh.
I want more of those today.
Oh, look at that. She says, just call me Alicia Keys because this girl is on fire.
I love that.
I love it. Nice.
Good job, everyone. It seems like was definitely the answer of choice for people.
I was doing it at the same time.
I'm sorry. She told me I had to do that.
Oh, well, I thought I did it. Whatever. It's up there twice. We won't forget.
Right?
All right. Should we do, Kathy, should we do another prize or should we talk some more?
I know we're at the 41-minute mark.
Yes. So
I don't know. Do we want to talk a little bit more and give away a prize, or give
maybe
away
we should talk a little bit more and we can maybe talk about some protection.
Yeah.
Protection. That's kind of a scary subject, but it's good. I promise. I promise it's good. All right.
We have to protect what we have built, right? So we have these assets around us, whether it be our home, our savings, car. You know, that's a prime example. We put insurance on our homes. We put insurance on our cars. A lot of the time it's because we're told that we have to because there are regulators out there that say that we have to. But one of the things that we have to protect is our ability to make money and to protect our families from something that may or may not happen. But we all probably, if we all sit back, everybody that's on the call today, I defy you to search back through your history, through your Facebook friends, anybody that you know in your family and friends who has not been touched by an illness, an untimely death, a disability that has changed the course of history for them and their families. So one of the things that we can do is to make sure that we're protecting all of those things as much as we possibly can. So this is another one of those empowerment pieces that I talk about with people is, first of all, let's take stock of what I'd like everybody to do is to think about how much they are protecting what they currently have around them, from their assets, just their tangible assets like their homes, their cars, their boats, or whatever you happen to have that's a tangible asset, to also looking at yourself. You are one of your biggest assets. If you can't get up and go to work, or if you have passed away and you're no longer here and can contribute to your family, what is going to happen from a financial point of view? There's all the emotional stuff that comes along with these things. Where does the financial piece fit in all of this? So it's important. What I'd like everyone to do, maybe after the call tonight, is to just take stock of what you do have for protection about yourself privately and personally. So whether it be you have your own private life insurance policies, you have group insurance through your work that covers you for life, disability, maybe some critical illness. I really want you to think about what would happen if something were to happen to you tomorrow or the next day, where you were to become ill, or the worst case scenario, if you were to no longer be here. And think about all the things that you've built around you and how are you going to protect all of that? And do you have enough to protect that? So what I talk about with clients is we do what's called a needs analysis to find out what they need to protect themselves. what are some of them, what do they currently have, and then where are the holes in all of that, or are there any holes in what they currently have? So the big thing, going back to the whole credit thing, one of the things that I want to talk about, because when I was approached about talking about this, I always like to talk about myths and dispelling like a lot of the common myths and misconceptions that I hear, that I've heard for over 23 years. And one of those is when it comes to the difference between creditor insurance and having your own personal insurance or group insurance. So with creditor insurance is something that maybe you see come up on your credit cards. You've probably been approached by it if you have a mortgage, that you've been approached for life and disability insurance on your mortgage. So one of the main things that I've come across over the years is that there's a common misconception when these things are approached with clients, is that sometimes it's almost makes it seem like it's a necessity. Like you go to register your car, they're asking you for your insurance card. It's different. When you do your mortgage, nobody is asking you, do you have life insurance on this? But they will offer you that product. And that's exactly what it is. It's a product that is available to you to purchase. But it is not a necessity. There's nobody that can tell you can't have this if you don't take this. And that seems to be a common misconception with a lot of people. And that's a question that I get asked quite a bit. The thing is with creditor insurance as well, is that insurance that you're paying a premium on a regular basis, the payout that happens is not a singular amount. It pays out whatever the balance is on that particular product. So if you have a mortgage that originally started out at $200,000, you have life insurance on that, and you pass away, your beneficiaries are going to have whatever the mortgage value is at that point in time paid off. So if that's $100,000, that's how much is paid out. So it's not paid out to the beneficiaries directly; it's the benefit of the service provider. So the beneficiary is the financial institution. Whereas your private insurance is yours. It's exactly that. Your beneficiaries can use that for whatever they deem is the right thing to do. So if it's to pay off the mortgage in full, they can do that. If they want to just continue to make payments, if they want to sell the house and make more money and go, for the world, whatever it happens to be. But the main thing is that it does belong to you. And in the end, the beneficiary amount in full comes to the individual as opposed to going just to pay off whatever is there for the creditor. So that it can protect you for now. If it's life insurance, you're no longer there, you're no longer able to make money. So it can be a replacement of that income for your family. So it not only can pay off a debt, it can also work to replace your income. But most importantly, just take stock of, how much protection do you currently have? Do you have any protection? And sometimes people will say, well, I'm in just a single person. There's nobody that I need to protect. You still need to protect yourself. You can't get up and go to work tomorrow. There's no pay for the bills.
Awesome. All right. That was some great information. And, different type of protection that I was joking about. So it's always good to be protected in all ways. So speaking of that, or maybe not, kind of protection, let's do one more trivia question.
Okay.
Also, if anybody has any questions, throw them in the chat. If you have a financial question, maybe there's something specific you were wondering about, if you have it, before we're done, throw it in the chat.
Yeah. I love questions.
Yeah, questions are good. Or, Kathy's email's right there. Send her, your own personal question if you don't want to put it in the chat. So she's pretty easy and clearly has great explanations for everything. So here we go with another trivia question. If everybody is ready, and hopefully you can understand and hear, and weren't getting too much feedback or anything. Are you ready? Trivia question. Hope everybody's listening. What type of insurance is the simplest and purest form of life insurance?
I didn't say this one, but it would be interesting to see if people know
funny.
this.
Yeah,
If
it's funny
people
because
know this term that is the name of this type of insurance.
I was wondering that, but hey, we'll just see. Just guess. Throw it out there. We'll all learn something. If not, we'll pick from whoever throws a guess out. I have no idea what the answer is. I'm terrible. All right, so we have a few guesses there. There's a lot of terms. The simplest and purest form of life insurance.
Kelly says no idea. Hi, Kelly.
Me too. That's right. That's why you need to call Kathy. That's why clearly I need to call Kathy again. I don't know.
All right, Kathy, does anyone have the answer up there?
Yes.
Oh,
Now,
good.
are we gonna here's the thing. Are we gonna go with the person who answered it first? Or
Yeah.
I see multiples of the same answer. Are we gonna
Well, it's the first person that answered.
okay, if that's your rule, then it looks like it was Lynn Green.
My gosh, she won 3 times tonight.
Oh, and she was even gone. She was even gone for a little bit, but she made it back in time to answer the question correctly. That is insane.
Wow.
Term insurance. Simplest, cheapest way to protect you and your family.
Awesome. All right. Are we going to spin it for Lynn?
Let's see what her 5th prize is.
That's crazy.
Her 4th prize.
More Starbucks.
Oh my.
She'll be able to get 2 drinks.
Well, with her gas card, she'll probably be able to drive there twice, right?
Yeah, she didn't get a gas card.
Oh, no, that was somebody else. You'll have to bum a ride with whoever got the gas card. They can take you to Starbucks, then you can have
Molly, you'll
enough.
have to drive everyone down there.
Yeah, with your $10 gas card. That's
Awesome.
Cool. Congratulations. It's exciting. I'm glad that you knew the answer to that. Wow.
A lot of people know the answer to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're not going to pretend that I knew. I knew. I was just joking the whole time. I knew what it was.
Okay, so I think we're at 53 minutes, and that was awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting with us, Kathy. It was our pleasure. We are going to bring the wheel up and do one more prize before the end of the night. And then next month, Trish and I will be the ones bringing a guest on. So hopefully we do it and don't skip out on August.
No skipping.
So,
No skipping.
Melissa, let's bring up that wheel and who our last person is.
Yeah, baby.
Andrew Masters, you have won prize number 8. HomeSense winner, Marshall. Who's so tall? All right, so what do we have? HomeSense winners, Marshalls. Is Andrew on?
No, but Renee is.
All right, Renee, do you know what you want? Or is
No,
that
it's
a
a-
full
it's a-
No,
card?
it's like an all-in-one card. You can shop anywhere.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull up the winner's card.
Because she's a winner. He's a winner. And I would just like to again thank him for letting us borrow his truck to go and get our brand new camper.
Shout out.
Thank you,
Shout out.
Andrew. We appreciate that.
And Renee. Thank you, Andrew and Renee. We really do appreciate you.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's another live with Leaman Murray. We appreciate everyone who's come on. We did keep it under an hour. I said a half hour, but I mean, we kept it under an hour. I usually am like an hour and a half, so there's nothing wrong with that. Again, for anyone who's just joining us, if you've missed Live with Leaman Murray, you'll catch us again next month, hopefully. And if you've won tonight, make sure you go on and put your name in again so that we can enter you. And if you didn't win tonight and you've already entered your name, you will be in there for next month. So don't worry about it. Actually, before we go, I have one more bonus question. One more bonus question. All right, how many people we have on? Ooh, we only got 8 people on left.
People are starting to leave.
Waited. All right, bonus question. Leaman Murray is having their anniversary party coming up this month. Who can tell me what year Leaman Murray is celebrating? And for a bonus, can you tell me what date we will be having it on?
I know.
I
Of course, you guys all know. You'll be there.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
We've been planning it for
come in. Keep
planning
going.
it for a long time. I'm just saying it's going to be a darn good party.
Keep going. Oh. So the 2 questions were, what year are we celebrating? So what anniversary is this? And what is the date of the party?
How many years?
What if there's people that say like the answer, but
Well, I think we're trying to put what year we started. That is also okay because it'll tell us what year anniversary we're doing, but you have to be able to get it right. That's the thing.
I'll let you be the
I think Mackenzie got the year right. It is our
Yes.
7th anniversary.
It is our 7th anniversary. So Andrew and I have been in this for 9 and 11 years, but we didn't meet and form Leaman Murray until 7 years ago, whatever year that is. What year is that? 2015?
15. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, 2015 we started. We don't know the exact month, but basically we'll say the summer.
Yeah.
And
It was actually February. No, I'm just kidding.
Adam got the 24th correct.
well, actually Rebecca got the 24th first. The 24th, and she thought it was 2009. So it wasn't. It's July 24th and 2015. So because I just think everyone's awesome, I'm actually going to let Mackenzie and Rebecca both spin.
Woohoo!
So I left for a minute. I got kicked out. What happened?
Okay.
Look at Leo.
So we just did a bonus question.
Yes, and I saw that Adam won the first one, but who won the second one? That's when I
No,
got.
Adam didn't win the first one.
Oh, not Adam, Mackenzie. Sorry.
Mackenzie won 7 years, which is or 2015 would have been also okay. And July 24th is the day of our anniversary party. So just before we spin and see what you guys won, a little plug. We are doing our Leaman Murray 7th anniversary party at Wolf Park on July 24th, which is a what? Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
From 11 till 3. It's open to everyone. Please feel free to come down and check us out. We're going to have lots of fun down there. We've got 3 different types of bouncy castles available for adults to kids.
Oh, and it got the hamster one where you get
Hamster
in.
balls.
Yeah. We also have free food. We have free barbecue food. We're going to have a few vegetarian options. We're going to have some cotton candy and
Snow
popcorn
cones,
and
snow
snow
cones.
cones. And then we're also going to have a few. We're going to have a few vendors down there that are actually going to be giving away prizes as well.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a great time. Come on down anytime between 11 and 3. We also are going to have Amanda Slate from the 5 Little Monkeys there for the face painting and balloons. She is incredible. If you have kids, you want to meet her. You just do.
And if you guys were at our 2000, I think it was 2009. Did she do both 2018 and 19 or just 19? I'm pretty sure she was definitely at 2019. So if you came to our 2019 party, you'll know she was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, Mackenzie says her work's amazing. She
Yeah.
really is. Like, just like hands down, some of the best artists I've seen. So all of that will be there. And like Trish was saying, we actually have sponsors this year. These are professionals and businesses that are kind of connected to us. And so shout out to our, we had a whole bunch of different sponsors, premiums, gold, silver, and bronze. But a shout out to our premium sponsors. These were the people who kind of, put the most in to help us, and are the ones that are, above and beyond for our business as well. So number one is Vince Potier with Desjardins. He is our platinum sponsor for the event. We have Zdenko Jurek with Buyer's Choice. He's our home inspector. He is our platinum sponsor. And actually, LaChance Signs, located in Sackville, they are our platinum sponsors for the event. So we appreciate all the sponsors. And so it's going to be a little bit different this year. We're actually able to come down and talk to the people that we work all the time with. And again, like Trish said, they're giving out some prizes as well. So we have some sponsors that donated some prizes for the event on top of that. So it should be a fantastic time. It's going to be, every time we do this, it gets bigger and better. And this is definitely our best one to date. So come out on July 24th, and we would love to see you there. Without further ado, we're going to do these last two prizes, and then we'll call it a night. And thank you, everyone, for sticking around and listening to us. We appreciate it.
And thank you, Kathy.
Yes, thank you so much, Kathy, for coming on and helping us.
Okay, so the first one, sorry.
It's Mackenzie.
Sorry, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie gets Kia.
Slow. Mackenzie.
All right. Yeah.
Mackenzie's last name wrong. I'm spelling it way wrong. Mackenzie Brown. And she what?
An IKEA card.
My computer's lagging. All right. And then who was prize 10?
Prize 10 was Rebecca Burke.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's go.
And nice.
Awesome.
There we go. All right. I lied. 1 hour, 2 minutes. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate you. Check us out next month, and remember to come see us at the Wolf Park on July 24th between 11 and 3. All right, everybody. Have a great night. And we're going to try to sign off.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Kathy.
Bye.